So a few people asked me how they could help out and support the vlog. I made a Amazon wish list. That's gonna be down below if you want to take a look at that. And my buddy Karl, who's a photographer, messaged and said that he has a light for me, so I'm gonna go and check that out now. I'm assuming it's better than my light bulb covered in a shower curtain. So as I mentioned, my buddy Karl is a photographer. He and a friend of his were looking for gear one day, and they found this really good brand that they liked the product of, and they thought, you know, we should really sell this stuff. They looked at each other and said, you know, we should really sell this stuff. So they started their company, Illuminati Lights and Strobes. I'll put the link down below. So he sent me a message and said, hey, you're looking for a light, why don't you try one of ours? Now there's really only one reason why I ever want to use a light, and that's when the natural light just isn't there. I will always pick natural light if I can. It is my go-to, it is my favorite. I would much rather the sun light this beautiful face than anything else. But sometimes it doesn't cooperate, and so you need to do something else. Sometimes it's cold, eventually it's gonna be winter. For me, there's really gonna be two situations. One, when I'm out on the road or I'm out running around and I want a light that's gonna be really easy to hold in my hand or just place somewhere so that I can film in the dark. And then one for in a basement or a studio or whatever else where I can just leave it set up. Right now, the light that I have in the basement is just a big paper lantern with an LED bulb in it, which is fine, but not the greatest. So Karl sent me a message and he said, why don't you give one of our lights a try? And he let me use one of these Godox LED 120s. 120 is a pretty standard size of like small panel LED when you're looking at lights. Lots of different companies make them. There's lots of different sort of like Japanese and Chinese and Hong Kong and Korean versions of it. This one's made in China, runs off of the Sony batteries or a plug-in. It's pretty much the standard small size for most of these light panels. A couple of things that I kind of wanted. I wanted to be able to make sure I could adjust the brightness and I could adjust the temperature. Right now, this is me. Everything is automatic. This is my light. And we're gonna throw this on and see what kind of a difference it makes. Okay, and 3, 2, even this small panel is really, really nice. So that's the brightest, goes down to about there, just kind of a little fill light. You can make it look I'm inside, outside. I don't need to spend $2,000 on a miracle light. I just need something that will throw some light in my face, that doesn't blind me and doesn't look completely glaring. This seems to do the job. I'm gonna put it through its paces for the next couple days. We'll see how it goes. I did want to, just as a side note here, completely different than the lights, I wanted to bring something up. So today I got a call from my mom. Apparently, at her office in my hometown, people had come up to her and said that they were worried because my family was falling apart. Now this has happened multiple times, and each and every time it's because I've mentioned something on Facebook or something on Instagram about something going on in the family. Now apparently this time, because I said somebody had a mental health crisis, that means my family is in major trouble. Now I'm going to assume that whoever it is that's spreading these rumors and going to my mom and making sure that she knows that we're in trouble, which is weird to me. But anyway, I'm going to assume that you honestly care and that what you want is you want people to be able to be there and support us. Is that true? Probably not. You're probably just nosy. But on the off chance that I'm wrong and what you actually are is concerned, here's some advice. If you're concerned about me or my family, send me a message, give me a phone call, shoot me a text, look for me on Facebook. Really anything, just ask me. Going to my mom and giving her a heart attack because she's not on Facebook and you decide to inform her, not the coolest. Again, I'm going to assume that you care a bunch for me. Maybe you're just madly in love with me. Maybe you're a relative that I don't talk to very often. Whichever it is, just please talk to me. It is fine. I will tell you everything that's going on. I don't keep any secrets from my parents. I don't keep any secrets from you. Anything you want to know, I will tell you. That pretty much goes for everybody, not even just the people that are talking to my mom. If you have a question about anything in my life, just ask. I am an open book. All right, enough ranting. Thanks, Karl. I'm gonna give this a try, put it through its paces, and I will let you know how it's going and let everybody else know how it's going. Now I'm going to go inside before it starts raining on all this fancy new gear. not super happy they took my wall away at work. I get it. We have a summer student, we need a place to put them. But I've talked about people, and now I have 3 people. Great 3 people, but 3 people in my office. And it probably wouldn't bother me so much if I wasn't already feeling antsy about building something that's mine or more me lately. And completely selfishly, all those little red boxes made a really slick background. Good video backgrounds are hard to come by.